This episode of April and Jay brought to you by the Misconnection section of Craigslist because I was too busy getting a beer to write down one of these jokes.
Boobies, Williamsburg. Hey, you had all black everything on except for your ankles. They were bare. We were on the L, and both of us got out at Bedford. We almost bumped into each other crossing the street, and I stopped for a taco. I saw you were looking at my chest, and it's okay. Message me if you want to look at my boobies some more. XO. Posted 21 hours ago. Hi, I'm April.
And I'm Jay, and we have no ideas. It's literally that easy. What did you say? Text me if you want to look at my boobies some more.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right. Just that easy.
Yeah.
You can't touch them, but you can look at them.
Well, who knows?
It's true. So I found that doing this every other week allows me to collect a lot of news.
Well, that's good because apparently we are bad at communicating because you're not getting text messages that are important to our show.
I guess. So we didn't plan ahead what we were going to talk about. Not that we ever really do, but...
This episode is brought to you by alcohol.
It is. It really is. April has had a half gallon of wine so far.
Not a half gallon of wine.
And now she's going back and forth between beer and the rest of the half gallon.
Because my husband brought me a beer, so I can't not drink it.
Fair enough. It would be improper etiquette to let it go to waste.
Or let it go flat.
It's okay. My wife has listened to this podcast a few times recently and told me in conversation that I should probably take a few shots or something before I record because it'll loosen me up a bit. So I don't know how to take that. Anyway, how was your birthday?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had a party. Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, I had a gathering on the Saturday after my birthday because my birthday was last Thursday. Mm-hmm. And so, let's see. My mother came and she surprised me with my godmother.
Oh, nice.
And then two of my cousins came.
Nice.
And doing shots with 20-something-year-olds is ill-advised. I can't hang.
When you're a lightweight.
I'm not a lightweight, but it was the shots that we took. Well, when they got to my house, after like my mom and godmother got there and they got there, the three of us and my husband, but my husband took a different drink. The three of us did car bombs, like right off the bat.
Oh.
Before we even ate lunch.
You don't start with car bombs before lunch.
So we started off with
what
car
is it?
bombs.
This was fucking amateur hour? Jesus Christ.
Again, my cousins are 21 and 25. So we did car bombs. And then at the end of the night, we topped it off with the signature drink my cousin and I created a couple years ago. Which I should not have made because I was already, feeling it.
So let's hear it. What is it?
So it's supposed to be a shot, but I did 3 shots instead. Like everyone got a Dixie or a solo cup with the concoction. So it's supposed to be a single shot, a third of Bailey's, Frangelico, and vodka.
Ugh. That sounds terrible.
Not bad, but again, I did a shot. I woke up Sunday morning. My entire body hurt.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
I was like, 36 is no joke.
I have no sympathy for you.
And then I was drinking vodka tonics, and then I switched to vodka crayons. So, yeah. So then,
geez, you went right back into it.
Well, no, like the vodka tonic and vodka crayon was like after the because I had to do a lot of cooking for the party. So after the cooking, before the guests got there, and then...
Oh, I thought you were saying Sunday. You woke up and then you...
No, this was Saturday night.
You jumped right back into it.
Oh, God, no. I woke up Sunday morning.
I woke up with a hangover. My whole body hurt, so I started drinking vodka tonics and vodka and cranberry juice.
No, the vodka tonics
man, you party hard.
Vodka crayons were the night of the party.
Oh, okay.
And
I hate
Robin, Tim, and our friend Ember came. So it was a pretty lively event. We played games and hung out and ate a lot of food, and it was a good time.
Didn't text me.
There was nothing to text you about. There was nothing.
Never.
There wasn't. There was nothing. Although my mother played Cards Against Humanity for the first time.
Oh no! How did that go?
There are some things that I never thought I'd hear my mother say, nor do I ever want to hear her say again. And I'm sitting. You don't
even have to repeat them here.
And I'm sitting in between my two boy cousins, and my mom is like next to my cousin Ryan, and there were a couple times my mom turned to Ryan and Zach, my other cousin, and goes, "Please don't repeat this. Please don't tell your parents I said this." Like, it was just.
That's funny.
It was hilarious.
I did send you a text Friday night, I believe. Friday, because I finally watched Get Out.
Yes. What'd you think?
That movie messed me up.
It was good though, right?
It was good, but it messed me up. I kind of knew the plot already because I had it kind of spoiled for me, but still, it was one of those things you had to see, and it freaking messed me up, man. I called my wife at one point, and I talked to her when she was on her way home, and I was like, "There's a reason I don't like horror movies," and this was more of a suspenseful, but I was like, my stomach was in knots the whole time watching it, and oh my god,
it was a great movie.
I cannot wait to see his next movie and his Twilight Zone.
I'm not a Twilight Zone fan, but after seeing the trailer for it, I'm on board.
Jordan Peele is quite the writer.
It was funny after Get Out, Get Out came out and whatever, because he's married to Chelsea Peretti.
Correct, he is.
And his in-laws were like, "I thought he liked us."
That's funny. Yeah, right. How do you take that? So I believe you have a story for me.
Yes. So
for all of us.
So Saturday night, Tim was telling us about how he listened to our show and got very angry with us about the magicians.
Like really angry, or like Tim angry?
Tim angry.
Okay.
So
isn't it funny that we're talking about the magicians, but you guys have a friend named Ember?
And they're only on season 2. So they've only just met Ember.
That's just funny.
And I was like, "Ember's such a dick." And they all just start laughing, and she goes, "Yeah, he kind of is." But anyways, so the funny part of the story, so I don't remember what we said, and I have to go back and listen to the episode, but I didn't realize we talked about it for so long, but apparently we did.
I didn't think we had a long conversation about it either. I don't even remember talking about it, period.
We definitely talked about it, but it was apparently several minutes.
Okay.
So Tim is listening to our latest episode the other day. Nobody's at home. So I guess he gets ready after work, after everybody else leaves for work. So he's listening to it in the shower, which we were all teasing him about. I was like, "Oh, you listen to me in the shower, huh?" And we start talking about the magicians. He couldn't.
Oh, sorry. Go
he
ahead.
couldn't tell us if we spoiled anything or not, because as soon as we started mentioning the magicians, in the shower, he's got his hands on his ears, going la 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 la. Moves his hands down. "Motherfuckers! La 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 la." And he said it went on for several minutes.
Yeah, but even if we would have said spoilers, he still would have been doing that.
Yeah, but he was so mad that it went on for so long, apparently.
I don't
remember it going on for that long, but apparently it did.
Maybe I'm the one he likes to listen to in the shower.
Maybe. Probably.
My low, sultry voice.
Possibly.
Hey, Tim. Hope you're in the shower right now.
Oh, man.
That's right. Scrub that hiney.
It's a a good thing I didn't take a sip when you were saying that.
I know, I was waiting. Anyway, that's for you, buddy. That was the whole story.
That was the whole story. It was
funny.
It was much funnier when Tim was telling it. Although we were all drinking, so it might not have been as funny had we, you know.
So I have some news to discuss.
Okay.
I'm going to go from newest to oldest, sort of.
Why don't you go oldest to newest?
I'm just going to go in the order I have these tabs up on my screen.
Okay.
So there was a piece of news that was released today, I believe. And I have it as being released on IGN today at noon. And it basically states that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will work off of James Gunn's script.
And apparently Taika Waititi will not direct it.
He is not going to direct it. But MTV News released a statement from Chris Pratt confirming, and basically he said that when they asked about if he read the script, he said, "Yes, I have. It's off the chain. It's so good. It's so good. We're gonna use it." Later in the interview, when asked about making the movie without Gunn as the director, Pratt said, "I love James. I'm loyal to James, and I love him so much. And we're going to deliver the movie. We're going to give the fans what they deserve. And I think it's in the nature of the Guardians of the Galaxy to come together and get the job done, and that's what we'll do." So they will be getting a new director, but it sounds like they will be using his script, which is a relief.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't know. Who do you think would be a good director for that? I mean, Taika would have been my choice, but
yeah, I don't know. Is that your mattress still deflating? Jeez. Not liking that choice in beer anymore?
No, too bitter. I don't know.
It depends upon the story.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a fun story, you're going to want, a more comedic director.
Yeah.
If it's a darker story, you're going to want a more dramatic director.
Yeah.
So I don't really... Oh, that's tough. Hey, they could have Bradley Cooper direct it.
They could.
Even though
no reason he couldn't.
Probably not going to win the Oscar.
No, I know. In other Guardians news...
Wait, who do you think who should direct it?
Oh, I don't know. It would be funny if they let Sean Gunn direct it.
He's not much of a director, though, is he?
He just all he has to do is his brother has to say, "Okay, this is what I wanted. This is what I was going to do."
That would be.
He comes in every day with note cards. Okay, I'm going to need you to stand there. Oh no, I'm sorry. Left. You're going to go left, not right. All right, my bad. I don't know. I think we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay.
Kevin Feige, it's time to put your money where your mouth is and actually direct one of your
Kevin
movies.
Smith.
I think Kevin Smith would be a great director. Poor guy gets so much hate from everybody, but I love him still.
He's a great director. I mean, he does really great work when he directs, like, The Flash.
I don't think he would do it, though. I think that stuff makes him he's like, I can't do this shit.
Oh, he'd be so good.
I think he could. I don't know if he'd want to work off James Gunn's script, though. I think he'd feel bad about directing his movie, somebody else's movie kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
So in other Guardians news, in sad Guardians news, the raccoon that inspired Guardians of the Galaxy's rocket has passed away.
I saw that.
Oreo, the raccoon, was 10 years old. Not only was he the real-life raccoon that was used as a model to help animators capture the motion and behaviors used for the CGI Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, but he also accompanied James Gunn to the European premiere.
Aww.
Poor guy.
I didn't know raccoons lived that long.
Apparently, this one was nearly 10 years old. That story also comes from IGN, so what I just said was me reading. It's not my original thought.
Okay, before you move on to more news,
Yeah,
Can we talk about the superb owl and how awful it was?
we can talk about the superb owl and how awful it was. Why don't you go first?
Did you watch it on Sunday night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The big game. We're not allowed to say that word, those two words, like it's copyrighted. You can't say.
Oh, why would you call it the superb owl?
Because if you spell it out, it's the same thing. You just move the B over one.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Really?
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I will. Oh, well, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, okay. Then
Are
go
you talking about spots?
Well, no, I wasn't. I was going to talk about how
Or specifically about
boring it was.
Oh yeah, it was garbage on a cracker. Why are you taking screenshots?
I
didn't mean.
I didn't mean to. My hand slipped.
Oh,
Apparently, it's that easy to screenshot a fucking Skype call.
Yes, it was the worst freaking owl I've seen ever. It was slow and low in numbers, and it was terrible. Not to mention the morons that I didn't want to win won.
Yeah, and that fucking halftime show. What a... Ugh.
Oh my god, what a hot flaming pile of garbage that was.
It makes me so mad. Like, when I heard that they were performing, I was like, they're not a halftime show kind of group.
No, they're not. They're a radio play.
Yeah.
Not ever see them in person.
I've heard they're good, like, in concert.
Ugh, if they're like that, then no, they're not.
Like, my sister saw them, like, before they were anything.
Plus, like, hey, douche, put your shirt back on and stop getting so many dumbass tattoos.
The shirtless, oh my god. The shirtless thing was for the song, like...
Still.
But the tattoo thing, have you seen all of the memes with all these guys with their shirts off, which is like the state they live in, written over their stomach?
I literally turned to my wife seconds after, and I was like, I'm gonna write Naugatuck across me.
Connecticut. You'd have to do Connecticut.
It's fine, either one.
Oh man, and then. So, I guess there was a whole thing about, like, SpongeBob fans wanting...
Yes, that song to be played.
Sweet Victory.
Yeah.
So, the next day, the Dallas Stars, during one of the intermissions, did it.
Oh, I know, I heard.
I watched it. It was...
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean...
That's cool.
It's such a waste of, like, 4 hours.
Yeah, it was a waste. But I will talk about the spots.
Okie dokie.
The spots. I'm getting there. Are you caught up on the... What?
Well, I am the co-host. I'm allowed to talk about things.
Okay, you go ahead. You can talk about them. I have them on my list. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, fine. Go on.
When I'm ready to get to that part of my list...
Listen, I have got 2 different alcoholic beverages going right now.
Why are you flipping... Oh my god, this is going off the rails real fast.
Go on.
Shit's getting off the rails. Are you caught up on The Flash?
I am not.
Oh, Christ. Well, too bad. Last week, this is a bit of a spoiler. I'm not going to give away the whole episode.
You can spoil. I'll take off my headphones.
No, it's fine. It's not going to spoil the story.
Okay.
Last week, there was a...
Hold on. You're breaking up. Okay.
Last week, there was a mention of a couple of different Flash villains, some of which we have not seen yet. One of the most interesting ones that was mentioned was a villain by the name of Red Death. Are you familiar with who Red Death is?
I am not.
So Red Death was introduced in 2017 in a Batman comic book crossover called Dark Knight's Metal.
Okay.
Basically, Red Death he's basically an evil version of Batman who gains access to the Speed Force.
Okay.
He has all the speed of the Flash and the tenacity and fighting ability of Batman.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So he was mentioned in the show, and there's thought that maybe he might be coming in a future season, which would be insane because he's ridiculous. So that was pretty cool. So there's some speculation that we may see him maybe next season.
Okay.
Or the season after. Again, it doesn't give away anything to the story. You'll find out why he was mentioned, but it's pretty gnarly. He's a pretty gnarly villain.
Yeah, I'll probably catch up on Sunday. I just haven't sat down to watch the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got here. They announced that next season of Legion is going to be the final season. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. I didn't watch season 2. Season 1 was kind of a slog to get through. I mean, it was good, but it took me some time. So yeah. I'll probably sit down for season 2 at some point.
Season 2 was tough too, but the end was pretty good. So going into season 3, they announced 2 castings. They have cast David's mother.
Okay.
And they have officially cast Professor X.
Interesting.
Professor X is going to be played by Harry Lloyd, who you know from Game of Thrones. He was Viserys, Daenerys' brother, that gets the gold crown.
Yes.
He was in The Theory of Everything, which I did not see.
I don't know as who.
As Brian.
I was going to say, he wasn't Stephen Hawking.
He was in
he is our
bunch
age.
of... He is...
35.
And then he was in a bunch of things, looks like in England type stuff. He was in 2 episodes of Doctor Who.
Okay.
In 2007. But yeah, so he's going to be playing Professor X. And then David's mother, who is Joanne. Oh, no. That's who she played last in the other show. Who is, what is her name? Gabrielle, I guess her name is going to be played by Stephanie.
Okay.
I don't know. She played Joanne Wellick in Mr. Robot.
Yes, she did. Which should be coming back very soon.
Yes, which I think that's the final season of that as well.
It is.
So she was in that. She's in a show called Deception. She's been in a couple episodes of Legends of Tomorrow.
She is Danish.
What's that?
She's Danish, yes.
Yes, she is. So she's going to be playing David's mother. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got. Would you like to talk about the Superb Owl game spots?
Sure, we could talk about these Superb Owl commercials.
Go ahead.
I found them somewhat lacking.
I can think of 3 that were not.
I can think of 1 that wasn't.
Okay.
Which would have been the Budweiser Game of Thrones one.
Oh, you're talking about the actual commercials.
What are you talking about?
I was talking about the movie trailers.
Oh.
Yes. I'm glad they finally put death to that stupid fucking dilly crap.
I fucking
and in the
hate
best way possible.
The dilly nonsense.
They literally killed it and then lit it on fire.
Yes.
Fantastic.
The movie spots. So I missed a couple of them at the beginning because my husband decided. So Saturday night I had to Drano the sink before our guests got to the house because our sink was backing up for some reason. And I knocked my husband's toothbrush into the sink with the
I thought you were going to say you knocked your husband's tooth out.
No, I knocked my husband's toothbrush into the sink with the Drano still in it.
Oh, dear.
And I bought one of those nice $40 Quip toothbrushes. Not a sponsor.
Quip. Not a sponsor.
But we would love for it to be a sponsor.
Never going to happen.
Hey, we got to have dreams.
Might have someday.
So I was like, so he told everybody all night that I tried to poison him. To which I said, if I tried to poison you, I wouldn't have told you that I knocked your toothbrush into the sink.
Well, see, I just would have said if I tried to poison you, you'd be dead already.
But here's the thing. So Saturday when we went out, we only bought stuff for the party on Saturday night. So Sunday we needed to go grocery shopping. So we went to lunch, whatever, and hung out with my cousins. And neither of us felt like going grocery shopping. At about 5:30, I said, oh fuck, I gotta get you a new toothbrush. Pretty sure he used my toothbrush that morning. Whatever. I said, oh fuck, I gotta get you... Listen.
Some things you just don't share with a spouse, and a toothbrush is one of them.
Really?
Yeah, no way.
Listen. I wouldn't do it on a regular basis, but I have no issue with him using my toothbrush for, like, once in an emergency.
Oh, God, no way.
Really?
Not a chance.
No. See, it's far grosser things have been... No, sorry.
All right, okay,
I'm moving
forward.
on. So, at about 5:15, I was like, oh shit, I gotta get you a toothbrush. So, I had to run to the grocery store, which is right around the corner. But by the time I got home, it was like 6:15. The game was just about to start. So, I didn't see some of the spots.
Yeah, like, I was literally, like, the game had started. It was the first commercial, and I'm literally standing in front of the TV. And it didn't even say, like, Marvel or anything. It just, like, went right into it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And had enough time to pause it and, like, turn up the volume a little bit and then watch it. And it was... That Endgame trailer was shorter than the last one, but, man, it was bananas.
Yeah, I agree.
Looks pretty abysmal. Not abysmal. Dismal.
Yes.
It's cool to see Rocket. It was cool to see the current Avengers lineup.
I love that they made Rocket an Avenger.
I know. That's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be good. I heard that it's going to be at or over 3 hours.
I am here for that.
I also heard Marvel was thinking about putting an intermission in it.
They would do that if it was probably like over 3 hours.
That would be amazing.
I am here for it. Give me all of the fucking extended editions. Give me like a 4-hour long Marvel movie. I am fine with that.
It would be ridiculous. You know how much would be in that?
I don't care. Go back and go back and give me the director's cuts of all the movies. Make super cuts that are like 3-4 hours a piece. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
They did it for Harry Potter. I love it.
What did you think about the Captain Marvel trailer?
I'm excited for it.
There's nothing we haven't seen before.
I kind of stopped watching all of the trailers, just because I'm at a point now, like, once it gets to a certain point, I kind of stop watching the trailers, because I don't want to, not overexpose, but I don't want to see too much of the movie. Yeah.
I did notice, however, that if you watch the trailer, you know the scene where, Nick Fury's in what looks to be the Quinjet. Mm-hmm. I watched it a couple times because I was trying to figure out who's flying it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that it is her like partner there.
Okay.
Her co-pilot.
Okay.
Or whoever it is. I forget what her name's going to be.
Do you have anything about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in your news?
I don't.
Okay. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was already renewed again. So, the season that's coming in the summer
is not the last one.
Is not the last one. It's already been renewed past that.
Okay.
Coulson, as we know it, is dead. However, he's back
I saw the story.
and evil.
Well, Clark Gregg is going to be in this season not playing Coulson.
Well, not playing Phil Coulson as we know him. I'm thinking either life model decoy.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that again.
Or I read a really good theory that it's Ghost Rider. And he's like a vengeful.
Yeah, because that was his deal, right?
Right.
Maria Rambeau, by the way, played by Lashana Lynch.
Oh,
That's who
okay.
I was talking about flying the Quinjet.
Okay.
That would it's because I've been like kind of over S.H.I.E.L.D., so I'm hoping it gets better.
I kind of, well, no.
It would be pretty cool if he came back as a Skrull.
Oh, that would be the other thing too, because we'll have oh jeez. I'm sorry if like my mic is picking up all of my burps. I'm apologizing to the listeners now. That was the other thing, since we're already introducing Captain Marvel. That could be the next villain. Are the Skrulls.
Yeah, very well could be.
And since they can shapeshift into whatever, that would make the most sense.
Right, because they would have seen Coulson before.
Yeah, if it's not vengeful
Maybe.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. All right. What else do I have? So we didn't say this at the beginning of the show, but we are recording this tonight, Thursday, February 7th.
Yeah.
And for those that are fans, tonight is the 300th episode of Supernatural. Mm-hmm. It also marks the return of Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I can't wait.
I bet you it's going to be like a 2-second spot at the end.
I bet you it's not, because the way that it was, like, if you look at the like some of the clips and stuff, it's like got Dean like as a singer. I think there's some sort of like alternate.
Yeah, it's like turning into an alternate universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think they would bring Jeffrey Dean Morgan back for like a couple of seconds. They've been hyping it so much.
Well, he said he wouldn't come back. Right, and he said he wouldn't come back unless the story was worth it. So
right,
must be pretty good.
Which also, Sunday is both the Grammy Awards, which I'm sure not many people care about, but also the return of The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm. And just as a side note, never mind.
What?
Never mind. Nothing. Never mind.
No. What?
Nothing. Oh, I forgot to mention this at the top of the show. I'm very sorry. On last Saturday, I sat in and recorded an episode of Caped Chronicles with Mike, Carrie, Fred, and Andrea, and I had a great time. We talked about the 2002 Spider-Man, which you and I talked about briefly. If you haven't watched it in a while, please go back and watch it. It is hot garbage. And that's coming from...
Go on. Sorry, go on.
And that's coming from somebody who was recently called a Spider-Man encyclopedia.
I just remembered why you called me the other night.
Oh, yes. I do not proclaim myself to be a Spider-Man encyclopedia, but apparently Mike thinks I am. I appreciate it. But yeah, it is just hot garbage. So I had a fun time doing that podcast and looking forward to when they get to the second Spider-Man movie. Sorry. So I wanted to get that out there.
I'm like, why did we have this? I was like, why did we have this conversation? And it's because you called me because of Instagram.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to, not that anybody. A
certain person that we both are
big fans of. Spouse doesn't shave their armpits. And so Jay felt the need to call me to tell me this because Jay's wife had found a picture of said woman showing her armpits.
Oh, my wife wanted you to know that she doesn't shave her armpits either, so don't blame it all on me. We both insisted you know.
I thought you meant Sharon doesn't shave her armpits. I was like, wow.
Oh, no.
way to shame that woman, but...
No.
But yeah, so Jake calls me up the other night, and he's like, I just thought you should know this. And said, my wife will send you a screenshot of the the photo in question. So then I went to this person's Instagram and spent a good 45 minutes looking at her photos and trying to see armpit photos to see like if this is a new thing, if this is like a sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't kind of thing, and I can't tell.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're welcome. So yeah, anyway, thank you, Mike and Carrie and Andrea and Fred, for having me on. So, do you watch Gotham?
I don't.
It has its moments. It's like an up and down roller coaster of good bad. They are on the final season now, where it was said that Bruce Wayne will finally become Batman.
Oh, great.
And then later on into the season, it was announced that there would be a time jump at the end, so you would see adult Batman.
Okay.
So they did some talking about it tonight or the other day, and it was announced. The question was, will David? I think his name is Matsus.
I think it's Matsus.
Would he actually play adult Batman? And I guess so. The person in the suit will be a stunt person or something.
Yeah.
He will still be the voice, and he will be the face inside the mask.
Okay.
I guess so anytime he removes the masks. So he will still get to kind of sort of play Batman, which is cool for him. The worry was that it would be one of the like almost like the Smallville, like, hey, look, he's in his suit. Okay, series over. But apparently we're being told that there will be a very big Batman-centric episode, like the entire episode will be.
Okay.
Him and the gentleman who plays Jeremiah Valeska, I forget what his name is, which is like their Joker character that they're not really saying is a Joker, but I'm thinking that final episode. The kid
from Shameless.
Yeah, I'm thinking that final episode we might finally get Batman Joker. So that's pretty cool. This season has been pretty good.
I would like to just update you on the quick poll I did on Discord.
Okay. Yes.
So I posted it just a couple minutes ago, 10 to be exact, on our page. Would you share a toothbrush with your spouse in an emergency? So here are the responses that I've gotten so far. Carrie says the advantage of being perpetually single is that I don't have to think about it.
Thank you.
Tim says, sure, why not?
Damn it, Tim.
Jedi Girl says, we had to do that when my husband forgot his when we were on vacation. No big deal. And Brack says, yup, most couples have probably done the equivalent of germ sharing during their life together, so this would be a no biggie, which is my thought.
Okay, so I will acknowledge the elephant in the room that is basically what is on there is already being exchanged anyway. However, I'm sorry.
Like, it makes me crazy, like, when my sister thinks she's funny and uses my toothbrush. Because
there are two things I can't. One is the toothbrush, and two, I don't share ice cream. I cannot share ice cream with somebody.
Well, because ice cream is delicious. I don't share food. Like, food makes, like, my husband...
Food in general is fine, but ice cream, I cannot. I can't. It's just, to me, it's like the worst.
I just don't like when people take, like my husband or my dad used to do it all the time, like take food off of my plate.
Oh, no, so I don't care about that. But if, like, my wife ate half of an ice cream and was like, hey, I don't want the rest. Do you want it? Nope.
Really?
I can't.
That's weird.
I can't. Oof.
That's so
weird. I don't know
weird.
what it is. I can't. You know what it makes me think of? I'll tell you exactly what it makes me think of. Maybe this is where it comes from. Did you ever see the music video way back in the day for Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun?
Probably, but...
Go back and watch that music video. Not right now.
I won't because I hate Soundgarden, but go on.
Fuck you.
I hate Chris Cornell.
Fuck you. He's dead.
I know. His voice.
Oh my God, Soundgarden is one of the greatest bands of all time.
Same with Alice in Chains.
If you say Alice, fuck you. Podcast fucking over. God damn it.
The singer for Alice in Chains, his voice just, like, creeps me out to the point that I just can't. And Chris Cornell, I just could never get past his whiny voice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to talk anymore.
Oh, stop it.
No, God damn it. Anyway.
We're friends. We're allowed to have different views on things.
Whatever. Anyway, go watch that music video and you'll know why it creeps me out. What else do I got? Let me see. I talked about that. I talked about that. I got one thing left.
Okay.
Can we talk about the current thirst that is Zac Efron playing Ted Bundy? What the fuck is wrong with people?
I love me some Zac Efron.
It's a real fucking issue.
I love me some Zac Efron.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you really read the story of Ted Bundy, I mean, he was considered to be a very handsome, charismatic guy, and that's how he fucking did psychopathic fucking things.
Yes. Yes.
All these women are, like, getting thirsty over here.
They're like, I'd let him murder me.
Fuck. Yeah, like, what the fuck? That's fucked up.
It really is. And unfortunately, you know, the story is basically told from his girlfriend's perspective. So, like, it's gonna
Wasn't he married?
Yeah, but he also had a girlfriend at some point.
Oh, of course he did.
Well, no, he was only married for a couple of years. So it's probably really gonna romanticize him because it's seen through the lens of a woman who loved him.
Yes. Didn't he have a daughter? Does he have a daughter too?
I think so.
Or something.
But yeah. I mean, it was when he was cast in this role, and I think it was like 2 years ago. I just remember thinking it was a great choice, as you know, a scholar of serial killers. Why are you shaking your head?
Because you and your scholar of serial killers, you love serial killers.
I do, but also, like, I have a degree in criminal justice. Done a lot of research on serial killers. You know, Christ, I mean, in college, I did a presentation and project on Jeffrey Dahmer because he's my favorite. But I've done, like, grad work on him. And anyways, you know, as somebody who is truly fascinated by the kind of women who love serial killers, this makes me wonder if there's going to be, like, a whole new crop of people who start, like, writing letters to serial killers that are in prison.
Maybe.
But I mean, I'm sure you don't follow Zac Efron on Instagram.
I absolutely do not.
Oh, he is.
Stop it.
He is a snack. Let me tell you.
Who fucking says that?
One of your very closest friends. Maybe it's just the wine and the beer talking.
Episode. After this dumpster fire.
Why? Because I don't like Soundgarden or Alice in Chains?
Amongst other things.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
I truly don't. Besides not liking the same awful music that you like.
Awful music. Oh, I swear to God. Let's see. That is the last thing I had on my list for this evening.
Okay. I got some stuff. Well.
Not really.
What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wow, you're dick, man. No,
that would be my superhero name, Dick Man.
Dick Man.
I just walk around insulting people like they're getting robbed.
So, I know that after our poll, people said that they liked the Craigslist ads and the Amazon reviews. And so I have a couple of different things there. I've got some movie reviews from 2015 or 2017, 2018. But I also found the 35 most concerning autocorrect fails of all time.
Okay.
So this is a message between mom and their child. Great news, grandma is homosexual. To which the child says, okay. Then mom goes into a tirade of homo hot lips, hot tulips. I'm getting fisted now. Frustrated. Grandma is home from hospital.
That was good.
To which the child says, haha, homo hot lips.
Homo hot lips. That's the name of
the episode. I was just going to say that. So then the next one is between dad and child. Dad says, come on down, dinner is ready. Child says, be there in a minute, I'm doing Lauren. Dad says, who the fuck is Lauren? If she's your girlfriend, she could have some dinner too. Child says, Dad, I meant laundry, I'm not a lesbian. Dad says, that's a shame, men are dicks, now come eat.
It's true.
This one I don't know who the conversation is between, but hey, I made some cake and have a secret ingredient, want to know what it is. The person responds with, what is it? First person says, vaginal extract. Just don't tell anybody. Original person says, excuse me. The other person says, oh my god, vanilla. Duck autocorrect. Fuck auto cucumber.
Oh my god, I love autocorrect. It's the greatest thing ever invented.
Then we have mom and child. I'm divorcing your father, LOL. Child says, oh god, what now, mom? Mom says, he gave me a stiffy for our anniversary last night. Unreal. Child says, a stiffy? Ew, mom, I don't want to hear about that. Mom says, no, a Swiffer. After 30 years of marriage, for a Swiffer. What's a stiffy? Child says, don't ask, but it's better than a Swiffer. Okay, this next one is between Connor and somebody. So the senator says, I love thunder so much. Connor says, I know, me too, except when it makes my dog bark, so usually only when I'm outside. Connor says, my dad barks too, we have to comfort him. Connor says, I'm so sorry. I imagine his manly vocal cords cause much more commotion than a small dog. Then, hours later, oh, did you mean dog? So the original poster says, yeah, no, duh. Alright, so then the next one is, I'm so glad we got to catch up today. Your titties were the best surprise. They are getting so big. Next time I see you, I'm sure they won't fit in my palm anymore. So the sender says, LOL, I don't remember you touching my chest. And the other person says, oh my god, kitties, kittens, cats, oi. Why autocorrect, why? The next one is between a person from Craigslist and a seller. Hi, this is Randy. I saw your penis on sale for Craigslist. Is it still available? If so, I'd like to come take it for a test drive sometime tonight. Hi, Randy. I'm selling a Prius. Is that what you meant? Yes, apologies, new phone. Well, it's Craigslist. You never know.
It's true. I think we've proven that.
This is between Julian and somebody else. So Julian says, how did Emily break her finger? The other person says, her finger got stuck in my butthole. Julian says, what? The other person says, holy shit, my buckle, belt buckle. Julian responds, that's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Oh, God. This one just is a sender who gets fucked up. Can you pick me up some crankshaft on the way home? Cranium juice. Crab juice. Cranberry juice. Oh, come on. Okay.
I swear to God, somewhere in a government facility, there's just somebody with a button, and I think they just hit it.
This is between Charlie and somebody. Charlie says, "Aw, I miss you too." The other person says, "Don't think I'm weird, but I'm sleeping with that shit you left in the bathroom." Charlie says, "What?" The other person says, "Yeah, it smells like you and it makes me feel better when you're not here." Charlie says, "If you're trying to be cute or funny, it's not working." The other person says, "Oh my god. Shirts. I'm going to kill myself right now." The next one is between a father and child. Child says, "Dad, do you have any idea where my diploma is?" Father says, "It's in your mother's anus." Anus. Anus. Child says, Dad says, "In her anus. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph upstairs in her house in storage." Child says, "Okay, well, I will search Mom's anus. Thanks, Dad." The next one is another Megan, who, I don't know who she's texting, but it never gets past her things. So she starts with, "My cock won't get out of my cat." "My cat won't get out of my cat." Ruckus. My cat won't get out of my cat. Fuck. Bitch is in my car. Butch. Jesus, Taliban. I HIV up.
Why are these the funniest thing on the planet?
I don't know. Oh, but I got so many more. This is awful. Paul says, "You home?" Respondent says, "Yeah, watching the game." Paul, "I'm good. Good, I'm coming over, and I'm bringing cold hermaphrodites with me." The other guy says, "No thanks, bro." Paul says, "Hermaphrodites, Heineken, Jesus Christ."
The two best things about these autocorrects is one, when the people repeat themselves like 3 times and it keeps doing it. And 2, the other person's response that's so nonchalant about it.
So the other person says, "LOL, I'll unlock the door, you freak." Oh. Okay. This is between Allison and somebody. So the other person says, "Are you doing the Nutcracker this year?" These are Allison's responses. "Yup, I'm auctioning kids tomorrow." "Suctioning kids." "Ridiculous auto cat rectal." "Birds." This is what I just spit all over my computer. "Birdseed." "I'm auditioning kids foreplay." "Ha ha ha, wow, I'm sorry I asked." Oh my god.
All right, one more good one.
There's so many of them. Hold on, there's too many. There are far too many. I can't pick one. Oh my god.
I can't breathe. I didn't even drink the whole beer. I took 5 sips.
Oh my god.
You have to send these to me later so I can read them to my wife.
Well, no, I'm not going to send them to you because I'll keep the other half for the next podcast.
She doesn't listen to this podcast. She'll never hear them.
No, but I don't want you to hear them.
Oh.
I gotta do 2. I gotta do 2 more just to get to an even halfway.
Okay.
All right. So this one, I don't even know who it's from. Way down the road. Hopefully, LOL. The other person responds, "We hop. We hopping. We home. Wawa Skittles." What I want to know is, how does it autocorrect to Skittle Tits?
No idea.
"We hope. Ha 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 ha." All right.
My dog was awake. He'd be crying right now because I've never laughed so high pitched in my life.
All right. This,
oh God, it hurts.
This final one, until next time, is between Dana and somebody. So Dana says, "Worst morning ever." The other person responds, "Why, are you okay?" Dana says, "Car wouldn't start. Then I ran out of tampons and had to use a notepad." Data. The other person says, "Wow, that doesn't seem very absorbent." LMAFO. And Data responds with, "Ha ha ha, maxi pad, WTF, laughing so hard. Well, at least now I'm laughing." Oh my god, my back hurts.
People enjoy listening to us laugh like fools.
Oh my god. I will save
God.
the rest for next week because these are fantastic. And I made it through half a bottle of wine and a beer.
That's funny. King. Oh, do you have anything else?
Oh my god, no. I think we're good.
So I haven't got.
All over my monitor.
Yeah. So we haven't gotten any suggestions of what to replace fanfic pics with yet. So I'm gonna keep recommending things, I guess, that are fun and great.
Okay.
I guess, I don't know. If you go to the movies this weekend, you might want to think about going to see the Lego Movie 2, which opens up tomorrow or tonight.
Okay.
Hoping to take the kids to see that. It looks pretty good. It looks almost as good as the original.
Mm-hmm.
And again, check out Gotham on Fox. It's pretty good. And I don't really have much more for recommendations.
Let's see. I am currently watching I'm Sorry, which makes me laugh almost as hard as those Craigslist or those messages.
Yes.
But also Single Parents.
I heard that's pretty good.
It is. It's quite funny.
That's good.
And Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because gotta keep showing them love so that they come back for another season.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They've been doing a great job. It's like they haven't missed a beat.
They really haven't.
Yeah, that's been good. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's really all we have for this week. As always, the places you can find us, we are on Facebook at April and J Have No Ideas. Twitter is at A&J Have No Ideas. Our email is aprilandjhavenoideas@gmail.com. We are on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, iTunes, or anywhere else you find podcasts. I use myself. Pocket Casts is a nice app. But anywhere you find podcasts. Also, if you have not done so already, please consider going to wherever you listen to us and giving us a rating or a review. Helps us get our numbers up and helps us get out to more people. So if you genuinely enjoy our podcast and you think other people would genuinely enjoy it, please do that. And as a challenge to you, if you do enjoy our podcast, go out this week and recommend it to 5 friends who might also enjoy it. You can also join us if you like listening to us and want to talk to us in person. You can join us at Discord. I think it's discord.com/random ideas to join.
Is that what it
or
is?
Not random ideas. Wow, that was like a mix of our network and our podcast. Discord.com/random chatter. And you can join the Random Chatter network of Discord channels and speak with us and some of the other fine shows on this network. And also consider maybe giving to the Random Discord or the Random Chatter Patreon.
Jesus Christ. Are you sure you weren't the one that drank half a bottle of wine?
Oh, because if you like some of the other podcasts and you want bonus episodes and all kinds of other content, that's where you can get it by pledging just $1 a month.
You can also reach us on our voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
At 475-212-5457. Please leave us a voicemail. Give us ideas. Or if you just want to leave us something fun to play on the podcast, because we will play them.
Yeah. And I don't think we've done this in the past, but I mean, and it's up to you. If you want to follow us on our own personal Twitters.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fine.
I don't know if you want to do that.
I'm fine with that.
I'm at the Big Lebansky.
Which is still the greatest name ever.
Sure is.
And I'm at My Dad is Offensive, without the E at the end.
Yes. I'm just taking a cue from the fine folks at Cape Chronicles. I'm trying to take some of the stuff that they do. Now we're stealing ideas. I don't know what I'm even talking about. I'm delirious from laughing.
No shit. Oh my god.
But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope we gave you some good news and funny laughs.
And maybe we'll actually come up with an idea for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, we could. We have plenty of time.
Yeah. But on that note, I've been April.
And I've been Jay.
And that was an idea.
An auto-corrected idea.
Ha ha ha, homo hot lips.
Ducking hilarious.